Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has been trying to get out of this guardianship. And for right now, it's sad news. Sad news because they did more testing. And when they did more testing, they re-diagnosed her with the same diagnosis that they gave her back in 2023, that she does have some form of dementia. So let me go ahead and share screen so we can get more into this story. So right now, she will remain under guardianship. But the question, and I guess the fight needs to be, is can she change the guardian, right? So Wendy Williams' medical exam complete as updated. Health diagnosis upholds her guardianship. The former talk show host, who has been living under a legal guardianship that oversees both her finances and health since May 2022, was re-diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, FTD, and aphasia, sources tells People. Wendy Williams' guardianship is being upheld after the completion of her medical exam. Legal documents obtained by People indicate the television personality's medical evaluation, which included a significant number of tests, both medical and neuropsychological, and scans, including brain imaging, has been completed, and doctors have determined an opinion about Williams' neurological condition and diagnosis. Though the condition is not listed in the paperwork, sources tell People that Williams has been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, FTD, and aphasia. She was first diagnosed with FTD and aphasia in 2023. In the documents, an attorney for Williams' guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, requests the court extend the guardianship for 3 months with an end date of November 5th, I guess November 5th of this year. The attorney also notes that complications have arisen due to various parties, including counsel for certain members of Wendy's family, Williams' ex-husband, and others have indicated their intention to challenge both the guardianship itself as well as Ms. Morrissey's status as guardian. And they need to, regardless of this diagnosis. There's plenty of people with this diagnosis and they're not under a guardianship. Allow her to be with her family if her family wants to take on the responsibility. The update comes 5 months after the former talk show host was removed from her assisted living facility and taken to the hospital by New York Police Department on March the 10th. The following day, Williams called into the Good Day New York, where she claimed that she received mental capacity tests following her 2022 dementia diagnosis, and claims that she was cognitively impaired. I passed with flying colors, she alleged, asking her caretaker who accompanied her to the hospital to elaborate on everything. She had those tests. She been deemed she is not incapacitated, the caretaker told the show's anchor, Rosanna Scotto. I think it's great news and it's public, and everybody knows factually that Wendy's not incapacitated. When Scotto asked if Williams was satisfied with the independent examination of her psychological well-being, Williams explained, absolutely. That is what I want, and that is what I got. Since May 2022, Williams has been living under a legal guardianship that oversees both her finances and health. She and Morrissey has been at odds over the status of her well-being. In February 2024, Williams' medical care team revealed the 60-year-old television personality had been diagnosed with progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, FTD. Then in November, amid her ongoing legal battle with A&E television networks over Lifetime's Where is Wendy Williams series, Morrissey claimed Williams was cognitively impaired, permanently disabled, and legally incapacitated in court documents obtained by People. After Williams denied she was incapacitated during her February 5th appearance on The Breakfast Club, Morrissey requested a new medical evaluations in a court filing hours after the radio program. And that's the test that was done. In June, Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, filed a lawsuit against the facilitators of a years-long guardianship. The complaint, which was obtained by People, alleged guardianship is a civil death. In New York, more than 28,000 adults, which includes Williams, are being abused, neglected, and defrauded under the care of court-appointed guardians, which I agree. The filing, which Hunter claimed he filed on her behalf, noted that the lawsuit is not seeking an end to Williams' guardianship. However, Hunter's request included new impartial guardian, the unsealing of her case files, her release from involuntary confinement, a full forensic accounting around $250 million in relief for her financial losses, reputational damage, and harm, emotional distress, legal expenses, and deprivation of liberty. And I think all of that should have been filed, but not by her ex-husband, but by her own lawyers. In the documents, Hunter claimed that Williams had been a victim of unrestrained abuse, maltreatment, and fiscal malfeasance in the 3 years since her guardianship was first imposed. And what he alleges was a secret proceeding where she was not provided the opportunity to attain adequate legal representation, which all of that is very true. However, LaShawn Thomas, the attorney who filed the lawsuit, acknowledged in a statement to People that Williams is not legally aware of all the evidence that supports our claims that she should not be forced to suffer from this guardianship. I plan on laying out sufficient evidence to support our claims and ensure that her rights are vindicated and she is made whole financially. This statement continued. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I'm not shocked about the re-diagnosis because do I think Wendy Williams is 100% of where she used to be when we saw her on her own talk show, when she had her radio show back in the day? I do not. But do I think that she needs to be in a guardianship under Sabrina Morrissey? Absolutely not. Do I think they took advantage of her financially, mentally? It's a form of mental abuse, right? And then if someone's family is willing to watch over them and you don't let them, that's just sketchy to me. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Chat with me. I will chat back. Hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.